month, Jacksonville University celebrates its newest addition to campus, the Marine Science Research Institute. 18 years in the making and $6.5 million later, the LEED certified green building is a living legacy to the river that runs through this city. On Friday, September 24th, a new era began at the new Marine Science Research Institute with the dedication of the building. For President Kerry Romsberg, the Board of Trustees, and Executive Director Dr. Quentin White, the future of the building is now.
Imagine with me for a moment. It's early in the morning of March 10, 2012, and Jacksonville University's Marine Science Research Institute is buzzing with activity. A group of graduate students is working with some undergraduate students and getting ready to go check on a series of data gathering buoys in the St. Johns River. Well, folks, it's October 2010, and many of those events are already happening.
JU President Dr. Kerry Romsberg remains positive about the building.
I'm really excited. This is a dream that a number of us have had, and it just changes. This changes Jacksonville University, and it's going to be such an asset for our.
Ron Autry couldn't be any happier with the overwhelming support.
It's also an inspiring display of support from more than 120 individuals and corporations and organizations and foundations that contributed to the campaign to make this facility a reality.
But I certainly could not have done it without the support of a lot of people.
Educational programs will include a partnership with Duval County High School science classes, undergraduate courses, and a new master's degree in marine biology. Students looking for an international experience need look no further. Reporter Ashley Adkins has the details.
That's right, Shannon. JU's Study Abroad program features more than 20 countries, offering students the opportunity to explore the world.
The International Education Program, also known as IEP at JU, recently hosted their Fall Semester Club Fair and launched the 2010 brochure. Whether you're interested in studying abroad, interning, or just volunteering, the Study Abroad office offers programs to fit everyone. For Associate Director of Study Abroad, Jenny Garzon, this semester brings welcome changes.
We just came out with our 2010-2011 brochure for this year. In it lists all of the semester programs that we're offering, as well as summer and internship opportunities.
I enjoyed my study abroad experience just because it finally gave me just a true experience of being in a different country and being around completely different people. And you just basically learn and adapt to a different culture.
The favorite part of the whole trip was I met about 28 new people over the summer, and I'm still friends with them and used to communicate, so that was really fun.
It's a great time to take advantage of it during college. It definitely enhanced my college experience. It was one of the best things that I did during college. The first step of your study abroad experience begins with a visit to the Gooding Building. Inside, on the first floor, you'll find the Study Abroad office. Reporting for the Dolphin Channel, I'm Ashley Atkins.
Thanks, Ashley. I know I'm looking forward to studying abroad myself this summer. Music for the film will feature the talents of composer and professor Scott Watkins. Watkins, along with other fine arts faculty, set the tone for the fall semester with a symposium of their favorite work. Students and faculty tuned in to the performances of JU's Professors of Music and Terry Concert Hall this month. The Faculty Symposium showcased the individual talents of professors from every discipline in the music department, from acoustic and jazz to musical theater. Many of the performers collaborated for duets to showcase a combination of talents. Dr. Rob Tudor, professor of musical theater, hosted the symposium. In attendance were the Board of Trustees and President of the University. A special recognition to members of the board was in order for the provision of the department's new grand piano, the only one of its kind in the state of Florida. The music professors organize a faculty symposium for their students and fellow faculty every fall. One local program, Horse Sense and Sensitivity, provides hippotherapy and therapeutic horseback riding for people with disabilities.
Horse Sense and Sensitivity is a nonprofit organization run entirely by volunteers who take care of the horses, maintain facilities, and aid in physical therapy. A trained therapeutic riding instructor and volunteers who act as horse handlers or sidewalkers carry out the sessions. The association uses a total of 6 horses: Coco, Honey, Pandora, Chachi, Godiva, and Misty.
I've seen that volunteering has really changed people's lives, and this kind of volunteering with the therapeutic horseback riding is amazing because you're working with horses, you're working with volunteers and the students, and in fact we really work with parents too who come and bring their children. So why do I think it's so wonderful? It really is a special thing. A lot of able-bodied people can't ride a horse, so for someone who has challenges to be able to ride is very, very exciting and very fulfilling. The therapy itself, the value of that is unmeasurable. The way a horse moves its hips are the same way that a person walks. So you can, wheel someone up onto our ramp from a wheelchair, transfer them onto a horse, and they have legs, and they can go. And it's really a wonderful experience.
Patients from the program have experienced better balance, increased ability to focus, improved communication skills, and overall well-being.
I think just seeing the reaction on the kids' face, seeing how happy they are and how much they enjoy this, like being able to know that I can make a difference, that's the best part about it. I've learned more about horses because before I came out here, I had never been around a horse. And I've just learned how to just shake things off like these kids have.
Horse Sense and Sensitivity is located on University Boulevard North, next to Jacksonville University. Reporting for the Dolphin Channel, I'm Alyssa Fernald.
The land that Horse Sense and Sensitivity uses for its program is a contribution from the Boys Home Association. Top honors for the co-captain of JU's flight team as she soars to success. Senior Sarah Morris receives yet another honor in a growing list of accomplishments, this time from the Society of Experimental Test Pilots.
Early this year, Sarah was named the top female pilot for the National Intercollegiate Flying Association and was selected for the Top Woman Pilot Award.
A huge honor to be selected and from JU to represent JU in the Air Race Classic. And one of our primary goals was just not to get disqualified and to finish the race. And at the awards banquet, they give out some 30 awards, and we went through the whole thing, and we didn't hear our name once. We were real scared, thinking, uh-oh, it's 40th place, it's kind of what we were expecting. And then when we saw that we were 14th, it was just super exciting, and I think that's the best we could have done, so it was awesome.
Sarah and senior Leah Hetzel completed the 2010 Air Force Classic in 14th place out of 51 teams.
A moment that meant even more to me was right whenever we landed in Frederick, the finish line, and just getting out of the airplane. Sarah and I were just so excited that we made it all the way to the end. And we get out of the airplane, we're jumping up and down. We were absolutely ecstatic. And my co-pilot over here has a water bottle in her hand and splashed it all over my head. So I'm soaking wet, and we're just cheering.
Morris recently completed her FAA Commercial and Pilot Instructor certification.
It's a new challenge. It's a lot of fun. It definitely takes a different level of understanding of what you're doing. But challenging, definitely, it's a blast, and I love it. I can say that flying, I always loved flying. My dad worked for Delta, so we used to get to fly a lot in the airlines. And I just remember one day sitting there, I was probably 8, and watching the flight attendants and thinking, wow, it would be so cool to get to fly every single day. Everyone at JU is just super supportive. I ultimately want to do, which is missionary aviation. And so ultimately I hope to be maybe flying over Africa and just kind of helping the people there who need it.
Sarah Morris now serves as a flight instructor at Aero Sim Academy. While many students travel home for summer break, Leah Hetzel kept her eyes in the sky. Jacksonville University senior Leah Hetzel flew through her summer alongside Sarah Morris, placing 5th among college teams in the Women's Air Race Classic. Flying more than 2,000 miles in just 4 days, Hetzel and Morris placed 14th.
At the beginning, we had no idea what to expect with the race. We just went into it, just dove right in, and it was amazing. I'll never be able to get that memory out of my mind.
Hetzel can also be found in the library on campus, tutoring aviation, or in the fitness center, instructing kickboxing.
Drag and weight. I want to be remembered for the air race and for being the crazy kickboxer at the front of the classroom.
Hetzel plans on graduating in April and continuing her career as a female pilot. Leah's cardio kickboxing classes are Tuesdays and Thursdays at 4:30. Here at Jacksonville University, some students learn literature by doing. For Dick Gibson, professor of Shakespeare at JU, outside the classroom is the best way to learn. He emphasizes active learning in his new class open to all students.
The course is titled Shakespeare in Love. We are using Romeo and Juliet, Midsummer Night's Dream, and also the sonnets. This 199 course, the doing it is both the purpose and will be the result. We read through a scene line by line, figure out what everything means, and perform it.
Dr. Gibson says that massive battle scenes and epic swordplay are sure to be seen this semester. The Shakespeare in Love course is open to all students in any major. Another course on campus has students participating in community service projects, claiming to learn lessons for life. Part of the mission of Jacksonville University includes service to the community. According to Dr. Laura Chambers, Director of Service Learning, these programs help develop a sense of community among students.
We have a diverse group of projects that we get students involved in. I think that students, through service learning, gain a better sense of being a member of the wider community here, just taking more civic responsibility.
In addition, Dr. Chambers started an environmental sociology class, the Green Society, emphasizing sustainability and focusing on environmental issues. The goal of the class? Developing a better understanding of environmental issues among JU students. The course includes a required service learning component, challenging students to take their classroom lessons to the children they work with.